Okay, hello everyone. It looks like my mic is potentially working. So, when anybody comes in, if you want to say hello and if you're hearing me or not. Today we're going to be working more on Michael Mordor's Lando Calrissian. As you can see, I really haven't done much since last I've painted him, because I figured I would just share that for being on stream. So, without any other further ado, I figure here we go, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy. So, I will start out with just getting the sand painted on the miniature itself. Let that dry before I do much of anything else. And I have to say, it's been pretty hot here in the Midwest the past couple of days. Henceforth, the tank top and everything, because, yeah, I sweat at the drop of a hat anyways, so it being here and even with the humidity, even when it's kind of low, it still kind of jacks me up a little bit. Okay, and away we go. Sorry for not painting last week. I was quite busy with some other personal matters, which those in the know what's going on. Nothing bad. Nothing pretty good, actually, but just not broadcasting it much. Hopefully I'm not blocking my face too much. But I think most people aren't here to see my face. They're here to see the miniatures get painted. At least I hope so. And the stellar one-sided conversations that I have. But in other news, though, I think I can pre-register now for some classes for ReaperCon that me and my dad are going to this year. And at least one of my friends, Carol, she suggested against me registering for a lot of classes, saying that is a noob mistake. And yes, well, I've been to quite a few conventions. Oh, hey, there you are. It's just speak of the devil. Wow. Just saying how, uh, yeah, I shouldn't register for all of those classes. Oh, hey, Rod, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Oh, wow, Michelle, how are ya? Yeah, I know I said I'd start at 10, but kids fell asleep a little early, and I got everything ready, so I figured I'd just pull the trigger and get online. I'm doing good, doing good. It's pretty hot down here, so that's why I'm in the tank top, even though my AC and everything is working fine. I still sweat like a pig, and plus tank tops are just comfortable. Which at some point I need to get. Yeah. Soak it in, soak it in. It's probably how I'll be painting most of this summer, anyways. Yeah, I need to get one of Tommy's tank tops so I can kind of pimp him a little bit when I'm streaming. Instead, I'll just wear my Seiya Gym. Yep. So I hope everyone's been doing good, having a good day and everything. Again, it was hotter than hell here, but and like we had a breeze today, but it was like a no. I still need to get a Goblin King one. Probably should. Do they come in any other color than black? Because I don't mind black tank tops, but they're great except when you're outside, and then they just soak up every little bit of heat. Right. Well, we should just take the. Oh, it did. Cool. Glad the heat wave lifted. It's the we had wind today, but it was like a blast furnace. Yeah, might as well. Yeah, Carol, you, me, and Jake, and I should get one for my dad too. We should just storm ReaperCon wearing Goblin King tank tops, so that way they know who the hell sent us. Maybe we get more free swag. Okay, I'd be cool with the gray one. Yep. Goblin tank tops unite. If we get together, then would we form like some sort of like I don't know, like Goblin King Megazord or something like that, or I don't know. What would we call ourselves? Yeah, I've seen some of the pics of your tank tops. Okay, let's see. I got the sand done. I think I'll work on the hair while that's drying. Which, looking at pictures of Billy D, I think. Let's get that more in frame. I think Dryad Bark might be about the closest I'd get to. Can you say wah wah, Rod? Just means you can wear it next fall, or if you have a little cold snap, you can wear it. Okay, actually, I might do a little bit of Dryad Bark with another darker brown. Because this is, now that I have the pot open, it's looking like more of a gray brown. Hey, all it takes is four of us together in one area, and then we'll just start spawning. We're more like mushrooms than we are mammals. Add a little bit of German gray to this just to see how that'll change this. Yeah, I just need to get more of my logo out there, or maybe do an updated one. I like the one that I've got so far, but maybe I'll need to get an updated logo. What do you guys think? Yeah, I'll need to get Gorilla's tank top too. That would be a fun one to wear around. Yes, you do, and I will buy that one too. Maybe even one just like your logo with what you have on Discord. That would be cool. Yeah, I'm not quite to that point yet either, Carol, as far as like, oh, do I want a store with all of my logos already? Don't think I'm quite ready for that kind of exposure, if you will. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll see what I can muster up. Alright, let's see here. I might definitely have to do a wash over this. I think this will look better once it's dry. Oh, I see. Okay. See if Incase takes commissions. I did not see that yet, Carol. I'll have to check that out. It's just busy enough today. I don't know. Maybe once that dries, that'll look a little bit better. Touch up these boots where I kind of got a little sand on them. And for his little wrist guards, I'm just going to go with straight up Rhinox hide. At least where his communicators are. Yeah, and I just haven't even put much thought into my logo. This is the one I'm actually using is one my brother had designed for me by the person who does a lot of the design for his brewery logos. So, very happy with it to start, but I know I'll probably need to change to something else. Alright. A little bit of water. It's just kind of tiny enough. Hopefully that's a good angle for everyone to see. Alright. magnets are strong enough to kind of keep this in place while I'm doing stuff. Yeah, just looking at this hand, this bend of the wrist on this one just doesn't look quite natural unless it's on the model, and then it looks just fine, but while it's just hanging out here, I almost don't like it. Alright, well thank you, Carol. I could do some surveying. My mic is placed right there. Would it be better if I was on a different one, or is it too loud or too quiet? Okay, let me fart around with something then quick. So, hold on just a moment. Okay, is that any better now? And yes, I do have a fan going. I can turn that off. But is that better now? Okay. So, testing again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Wonder if it's now picking up from, because I'm using a cell phone as a webcam. Okay. So maybe it's just using that now. Okay, I'm still not, sorry. I don't know if I'm still entirely convinced on the hair here. Okay, yeah, and plus I'm not trying to talk overly loud because my youngest's bedroom is quite literally right beneath me. Or right, yeah, I'm right beneath my youngest bedroom. Yeah, it's an old iPhone 4S that I had. I'll send you links to some of the programs that I'm using to kind of slave this as a camera, which you think about it, I took a lot of pictures of just miniatures just using a phone camera, so works good, and plus it can do really close up and really far without having to fart around with it. Okay, well, while that's sitting there, where's, okay. ahead and paint the guns. Yeah, I actually sent some of this paint to Michael, Turbo Dork 6-shooter. It's just kind of a darker metallic that I'm always pleased with when I want to do a gun effect, or you know, like a dark gun, but make it still look metallic. And also I'm thinking some of the other fans you might be hearing too might be my computer fans in the background, because I can just hear them running myself, so I can imagine that the computer, or that the microphone's picking them up as well. Oh, you did? Which wash set did you go with? Dang. Well, hopefully it was worth the wait and you didn't need it right away. Nice. I'll actually have to show you, I got some other Vallejo products myself, because my favorite local game store set up what I had told my girlfriend was a Matt trap, since my name's actually Matt, not Gareth. But, yeah, it was the whole Vallejo basing set, where it was like the whole display with all like the basing putties and water effects, which they're already sold out of some. And I think I did good walking away with only 2 out of the 4 I was holding in my hand that I immediately wanted. But while that's, yeah, there. While that's drying, I'll show you what I got. I got the Vallejo water texture acrylic. Oh, it was called 6-shooter from Turbo Dork. There it is right there. And then I even got the Vallejo Thick Mud European Edition. So you know it's extra dirty. Yeah, it was self-control there. Yeah, I haven't even cracked these open yet. Yeah, they're worth it. And like, I don't know if you've seen, well, here, I'll just show it up here. This Necron that I've been painting, the red metallic on him is actually another Turbo Dork paint called Spicy Meatball, which all of these actually work really good out of an airbrush. Just I always put in a little bit of thinner and some flow improver just with anything that I do with airbrush, but otherwise they work perfect. Thank you. Really happy with it, because the box Necrons look just like, they look like the T-800 Terminators, which is always cool and intimidating, but very boring to paint, in my opinion. It's like, oh look, I'll put, you know, I'll put bolt gun metal on here, and then I'll give it a wash, and then I'll dry brush with bolt gun metal, and then call it good. Thanks. Yeah, here's, focus. Focus. Come on. going to focus on that? Just on my hand. There we go. Like, there's what it kind of looks like on the minis already. Then I'll give it at least a dark wash, because then it'll mute some of the metallics on it, but it'll still look metallic enough, I guess. Ooh, War Machine, what faction are you? Okay, I was Cygnar for like a hot minute. But I didn't really get too into that like I did with 40K. You know what? I'm still not happy with the hair here, so I'm going to do my mix added to the Rhinox hide. I'll go with that. Oh yeah, yeah. Those were like gorgeous models too. Oh, yeah? What's the name of it? If you recall off the top of your head. I think that's a little bit better for his hair. Oh, okay. I will have to look that up now. Yeah. I'll get the sand effect that I got on the bottom of the cape here. Yeah, and it's fun looking through, like, just Googling, like, the Lando Calrissian costume, because you see Billy D. Williams in this costume striking all sorts of poses with just like a plain ass, stupid, nothing there background. Excellent. Yeah, I just had one Warjack and some scouts that I had painted for. Was it Cygnar or was it Cygnus? I can't remember. They're like the ones that had like all of like the plasma effects on all their stuff, or like the Tesla coils. Do something boring and just Google or look on my phone at some of the other pictures just to see what his rank insignias were, or what color they were. Okay, looks like just kind of a gray. Yep, I can deal with that. Cygnar, okay. Just trying to remember that correctly. Yeah, I think Celestia Gray will be a good color. Okay, that'll look cool. I'm sorry, my chair is very farty. I probably need to get a new one at some point. Or just spray it with some silicone spray. Just so it shuts the hell up. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to wander off camera. I try to have a piece of tape there. I just need to get an actual hoist rather than this thing that I just have to attach to a book and pray to God it doesn't fall onto whatever miniature I'm painting while I'm streaming. Okay, it's more like a leather cord than a chain. Looks kind of like it. Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't seen much of your painted work in a long time. So you need to get back on that along with the other art that you promised, you know. The meme that I had to share that one day. But whatever art you put out is great. Actually, pretty much anyone on here that does any art I love seeing. Even Delayed Capture, she quilts and sends me pictures because, yeah, when I'm not streaming, I'll be talking to her instead. Okay, cool. Look forward to seeing it whenever you decide to share it. But then again, I love seeing all the other goblins work. I'll always say that. Okay. I don't even know. Well, let's see what color they made it on here. I'm just gonna go with some Mornfane brown. Okay, that'll be cool. I follow both, so I'm happy to see whatever you post. And Carol, your next stream is Saturday at noon Central Time, correct? What am I doing trying to take this straight out of the pot? I'm not a noob. Oh, well, thank you, Rod. Okay, 12:30 Eastern Time. Okay, so then that will be 11:30 my time. I may be in an online D&D game, but as soon as that's done, I will join. I'll actually even... Here, you know what? On stream, I will set a reminder on my phone to watch your stream. Just so you know I'm serious. There we go. Got it. Okay, yeah, and like right now, I'm sitting at 40 minutes, but I'm still going strong. Though I've been getting up way early to get the girls to their new daycare and everything now, so I'm getting up at 5 in the morning and rolling out the door by 6. I think this is all dry enough. Me, no, but yeah, Pacific time people probably, because I'm done with work at 3:30, and I should be able to watch. Even if I do have the girls, I'll just be on my phone, provided they're not keeping me too busy or wanting to play. But if they're wanting to play, then that's not so bad. Again, they're only little once, so if they want my time, I'll give it. Alright. Okay, how does that look like the cord there? Definitely, definitely. And I'll try to watch too for a little bit. Especially those nights. because I usually have to lay in bed with my oldest to get her to fall asleep, and then I can come downstairs and start my stream. So yeah, I'll start at the right time for those. Thank you. Actually, I need to paint his mustache too with that same color. Can't forget the Style and Stash. Okay, let's see how well that showed up. Oh yeah, that doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I know, and that's why every other Wednesday I try to do one, like right at about 4 o'clock or 4:30 when I get home from work, so people over in the UK can watch it. Because right now, I think it's, yeah, 4:30 in the morning there. Again, just looking at reference pictures. Do a pinkish brown for the lips. That didn't really show up much. Let's see. Well, that went right where his teeth are, so that means I'll just have to do his teeth now, won't I? that dry. Okay. So I'm just looking at the guns. Alright, give them washing. Let's look at that. Okay, just do. I'll do just a little bit of silver on that just to get them to stand out. Yeah, so what other projects are you working on right now, Rod? You've been kind of quiet. I'll do a focus highlight on you if you want. Or if anybody else has some cool new projects that they're working on, feel free to share. I know Carol's always busy with something since you're doing that one miniature a day, which again, props to you for getting all that done. Star Wars types vehicles that would be a good starter. Well, how much are you wanting to spend? That's always the real question. Because you could try and get like like they basically have a version of Luke Speeder for Star Wars Legion. That would be a good one to probably start with. Or you could just take the dive and do an ATST like I did for Michael, which is part of what got me this gig anyways. Because I'd sent him that as a, oh, sorry about that, sent that as a birthday present to him last year. Alright, oh, you look at that. Okay, which minis did he send you, or are you keeping that super secret? Insignias. Okay. Now I'm going to at least do a wash over the hair. I might just do a mix of both Nuln Oil and Agrax Earthshade. will be fun to see. Or also, Rod, a good one to paint. It's not technically a vehicle, but it was fun. Well, actually, if you want a small one, small vehicles, either the speeder bikes or the ATRTs would be good. Because I just thought, yeah, I painted 2 speeder bikes in the core set for Michael, and there was an ATRT, and I know there's speeders and ATRTs for the Clone Wars as well, because that's what you've been mostly painting too, right? Is Clone Wars era, or have you been painting just whatever era? Okay, so I did a 50-50 mix of Agrax Earthshade and Nuln Oil for the wash here on the hair. Just to give it a little bit of depth. Oh, okay. So yeah, like speeder bikes or ATRTs, or there's even like version of Luke's speeder. There's even snow speeders that you could do if you wanted to do some Star Wars vehicles, which could always be used to make a cool diorama. And I know that they have had or have a terrain piece that's a basically the crashed escape pod from A New Hope that R2 and 3PO come walking out of. But I don't know how much that is. And then there's even a crashed ATST terrain piece too. Alright, and on the guns I'm just doing straight up Nuln Oil, just to deaden it down just a little bit. That would be cool? Question mark? Maybe? Yeah, no, that would be a cool one to do. All those are drying right now. Let's see. I think his lips turned out all right. Oh, okay. Now let's go with there we go. The teeth, just a little bit of creamy ivory. Okay, you need the pokey tool. Because apparently the cream has dried up. The cream needs to be moistened. There. Moisten the creamer. Oh, that just gives him that cocky grin just right there. Ha ha ha. Which white do I want to go with for the eyes? I know if Michael's here, he'd dare me to do the eyes anyway, so I'm just gonna do them. Save that. Take two. Alright. Looks kind of weird right now, but I will add some pupils to those eyes here in just a sec. at least looking mostly in the same direction. You can't really tell unless you're really up close. I'm going to try and... Yep. I'll kind of cop a cocky grin, and I think I got the eyes done alright. Definitely not my strong suit. Okay. Of course, I saw a nice little spot on the pants here, so I'll have to touch that up by mixing the color. That's the fun part with mixing colors, is I'll have to probably touch up something and do it again. So I probably should have painted this all at once at the same time, but I didn't because I'm stupid, as Mark Watney would say. Oh, yeah, definitely in the zone to do the eyes. Not even kidding a little bit. A few little touch-ups here on the pants. There we go. I think that matches pretty well. At least you won't be able to tell from far away. Okay, maybe I will do just a little bit of dry brushing on the base here for the sand, and then I may call it quits because morning comes way too damn fast these past couple of days. Yeah, I know. Fart chair noises. I need to get that silicone spray from my buddy again so it doesn't do it as much. And I swear it's the chair. You know, I'll look around. I haven't been farting this whole time on stream and just blaming my chair. So yeah, here I'll show you how this kind of looks with the magnetized arm on there. At least it pretty much snaps right into place. And then here's with the other arm looks a little off, but oh, here we go. Yep, I will always blame it on the chair until I'm proved wrong otherwise. Yeah, there's well, you can laugh at me laughing at myself. Laugh with me while I'm laughing at myself. How's that sound? Thank you. So yeah, I will probably call that quits here. And now I may actually, or later, I'll do some finishing touches on that. And who knows, maybe the next stream I will be either working on some stormtroopers, or I might work on part of the Tarval and Friends 2, the base that I'm thinking of doing for this. So, but yeah, thanks for stopping by, everybody. Hope it was great. Hope the issue with the mic got better. Hopefully, it's just using the microphone on the phone rather than the. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Rod. Yeah, have a great night, guys. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, see you all on Discord. Catch you later.